Well. Back at it again. Here we are, back with the Random Chat podcast. My name is Isaiah, and pretty much switching it up. Did these in video format before, but I think I'm actually switching it out to full podcast. I might do video interviews every once in a while. We'll see about that. But yeah, a lot of it was just me talking by myself, so there's really no need for video. So it's pretty much gonna sit here, chat, catch up. I finally got that studio finished, so I've been doing a lot of photography in there, doing a lot of colored shoots with different people on my Instagram. You guys have probably already seen that. That's kind of getting to be old news by now, but it's been going pretty well with that. Been fighting to do some long exposures. Been trying to get out to find some different spots. Just doing different things, trying to get creative with my street photography again. Been traveling. Gonna go back to California, the 26th and 27th. Got another photo shoot coming up out there, so I'll be going back to Venice. Be shooting out there. That'll be pretty cool. You guys probably just heard the motorcycle driving by outside, but we'll see if this mic picked that up or not. That's the other thing. Got another mic. I don't know if I already mentioned that, but if not, there it is again. So just been chilling, like I said, just relaxing. As far as photo shoots been going, they've been going pretty well. I've been liking a lot of people that I've been encountering lately. Been doing this sales job. It's okay. I like it. It's kind of difficult, but I like it. Just kicking it, really. That's really what's happened with the Random Chat. So kind of went through some stuff. Went through a breakup. That happens to everybody. So that kind of took a toll a little bit. I guess kind of got over that, and here I am again, just doing more creative things. My mic broke, so that's why I really wasn't doing this before. I have videos from when I was in Arizona that I still have to curate and post up, but it's kind of been lazy and slack. And I also haven't gotten my Premiere Pro up and going again yet, so I'll probably do that later on today. I'll have to, so I can start messing with this audio. Probably put a picture over it. Went to Evergreen yesterday. Took a ride up there, and that was pretty cool. I just kind of randomly just went on and ended up in Evergreen because it's pretty cool in the mountains. But I'm about to edit a photo that I got from up there, and it's actually a reflection shot that I took a while back with an old camera. And when I say an old camera, I was using a point and click Nikon Coolpix when I originally took this picture back a few years ago, and decided to go up with my equipment now, kind of put my own little spin onto it again. Also, just realized it too, which doesn't really matter, so I'm gonna put some vignette in here anyways. Oh, and I double stack my filters, that vignette's pretty nicely too. But you don't want to do that for every photo. Good thing I caught on to that now. But yeah, other than that, hasn't really been much. I'm gonna try to get some people on here. I just got my roommate today. He would definitely do it. Talk about his photography stuff. He just said he has a lot of stuff to do today. So yeah. This is probably going to be, I'm gonna try to do this on a weekly basis, whether it's just me conversing while I'm editing, or if I actually have video to it. That's something that I'm still up in the air about, but I'm definitely just liking this talking portion of it, just rambling on. And like I said, I have been shooting with people recently. It has been pretty fun. It's always fun to do like creative things. I feel like obviously, I just realized what I just said, and like obviously it's fun to do creative things, and I'm obviously gonna feel that way, but I mean, like, working with other people and like doing collaborations with other people and getting creative with them kind of just brings a whole nother aspect to it, and that's what I kind of like about it. I also got some presets that I started to make too, so most of them just curated to that room and what I was doing for out there, but I think I'm gonna start making actual presets for when I'm doing street photography and stuff. A, it just saves me time. B, it'll be cool to have. Excuse me. But we also on here now have this new mode. It's a creative mode, or yeah, it's creative share mode, where you can share your photos with your friends on here, and you guys can edit the same pictures, which would be pretty sick, considering a lot of people probably, like, I know I take a picture and then I'm like, oh man, somebody else's spin on that would look really cool. But I think that's gonna be something that I'm gonna use a lot here. Probably talk to some of my friends and be like, yo, let's go trade picture for picture and see what we can do. As far as shooting, I gotta hit up some of my photography friends too. I've kind of been busy between work. And photo shoot. Oh man, I'm getting tired. Man, we'll call this one the sleepy episode. So off the top of my head, I have a few people that I definitely want to interview. My friend Bailey is definitely going to be one, and it's going to be like, she's a really good flow artist, and I would like to interview her about like her journey doing that, all her travels, going to shows, like different concerts and stuff, because she likes to go to festivals. Both her and her boyfriend, so like talk about that type of stuff. So like I said too, I have another trip to Santa Monica, or this time I'm going to Venice, but I went to Santa Monica last time. But I have another trip to Venice to work with this model from Canada. Her name is Kiki, or Kiana, but yeah, that's gonna be pretty cool. I'm actually really excited for that one. So that one was from a post that I put up through Facebook, and that's how I do a lot of my networking for finding models and stuff. So I just kind of put a post on different like creative websites or pages that I subscribe to, and or not subscribe, but I follow. That was dating myself here, but yeah, different stuff that I follow, and put up a little ad, and that's usually how I get a lot of my clients. It's really nice actually too, because it's convenient. Like, I know when I'm going somewhere, I can just be like, hey, I'll be at this place, like blah blah, and a lot of times people are just like, oh yeah, like, look, I'm interested. So it's just a nice little tool, and I think everybody should use it. And I'm sorry, I'm losing my train of thought here because I'm editing at the same time. But so I'm just pretty much trying to make everything a silhouette in this photo. And when I'm done with this podcast, I'll probably throw the photo up. And yeah, you you guys can see from there what it is. I want to do some night shooting tonight, but I also kind of want to relax tonight. So that also is kind of up in the air too for me. There's got a message for an Amber Alert. But yeah, trying to think what else here. I went and seen Charles the First in Wisconsin in Yeti. That was pretty sick. And it was my first time to Wisconsin. And I went with my friends Bailey and Chris and his friend Shore. And we... Wait 1 second, guys. I got a phone call. Hello. Nothing, I'm podcasting right now. What's up?
Oh shit. You recognize Spider-Man?
Yeah, I was just wondering.
Well, I actually read the place where I used to live, and we're just gonna try to clean a little bit, because everything's pretty much packed up and either moved out or thrown out.
Oh, you downtown now?
Yeah, downtown.
No. I mean, like, you're living downtown now?
There's a pool outside of my home.
Oh, nice.
Well, I can't move there anymore. I just can't.
Yeah, I feel it.
Like, I'm kidding. Like, that whole garage bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
Now we just love everything all over. But I think that's bullshit.
Yeah. Well, good thing I got the hot glue gun.
You know what's funny?
Hmm?
I think, maybe I'm not the only one. I think that I found another one. That's the first time that one was actually mine, which is hilarious.
Oh, shit, my bad.
No, that's better.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. I'm
Huh.
like, oh, hey, you're sick all over there too.
Yeah. But, yeah, just let me know when you're done and you're back downtown. Alright, bye. Alrighty, and back to it. So yeah, might go hang out with some friends later today too. Thought I had to sneeze there for a second. Ooh, sorry guys. So I got a moped, and then it got stolen, and then I bought another moped, and I've been working on this one for a little bit now. Just put some underglow on it, so I'm pretty excited to go and test that baby out. I'm gonna ride around on the streets later. I want to get a battery pack for my phone, so I have like a little portable charge source on my phone while I'm riding for those long rides. And yeah, just a lot of nothing, pretty much. So a lot of somethings and a lot of nothings. But I think what my next goals are going to be is to start traveling more and doing more like traveling gigs as far as like models in different states, and maybe not so much different states, but even like different areas, because like shooting in Denver is kind of starting to get a little boring for me. You just see the same thing over and over again, and it's just, I don't know, I feel confined sometimes when I'm shooting in Denver. So I've been trying to go out into the mountains a little more, doing a little bit more landscape stuff like I used to do all the time. Riding to Idaho Springs actually probably wouldn't be a bad idea either. That'd be a nice little scenic ride out there and take some pictures. It's a small little town. I did that ride once, and I actually did it bicycling. Camped out overnight, which wasn't bad. Wasn't bad at all. Actually, I wouldn't mind camping tonight too. That's something else I gotta start doing more, some camping. Just haven't really had the opportunities because I've been too busy doing a lot of this type of stuff. There's another yawn. This definitely is a sleepy podcast. I am thinking about also getting back into riding my bike a lot. I haven't been biking as much because of the fact that I have a vehicle. It's a blessing and a curse. You know? I want to paint more. Just want to keep the creative juices flowing, really, and not just in like one way. Like I just want to keep doing more and more and more. Like continue on doing with the podcast. The travel vlogs would be nice too, because it kind of shows you guys like my adventures and stuff. Kind of take you guys along with me, and I think that would be a pretty cool thing to associate with my pictures too, as you guys can kind of see the journey and come along with. And I'm not really doing it for like the YouTube money or anything like that, because I know YouTube is saturated with stuff like that. YouTube's probably saturated with podcasts like this too, but it is what it is. This is kind of just an introductory episode anyway, so this one is kind of a little boring, I will say. But just like I said, kind of introducing a new format, getting caught up, talking about things that we haven't talked about before. Did a couple cosplay shoots with this model, and it was really cool. She's a really cool person too. I'm not really going to drop names on here because I don't want to step on anybody's toes when it comes to that, but it's definitely somebody that I think I want to have on here too, as far as like an interview. Quite a few people. There's a lot of creatives around in the Denver area. I guess my only issue is that I'm feeling like I'm starting to outgrow Denver, and I think that's why lately I've been so attracted to like bigger cities with more things going on, and as far as like photography and like modeling and things like that, like kind of wanting to go back to New York City a little bit, take a visit out there and see what I can get as far as a gig out there. I have debated on moving back home to be closer to New York City, but it's always a rough one. Like I kind of want to, but I kind of don't at the same time. And I feel like moving back home kind of defeats the whole purpose of everything that I've achieved not being in New York State. And just to move back to New York State just for one city, which I wouldn't even be able to afford to live in realistically, moving back in right away. So I think that wouldn't really be the moves right now, considering that I do have a pretty good setup going here and some stability. It always seems to be like whenever I have some stability, I seem to be messing it up for myself. And I don't mean that like in a bad way, but I'm always like going and chasing things, and I always need to be going on to the next. I'm not a very easily satisfied person, and I know that for a fact, but it is what it is. I'm looking at my baseball tickets pinned up on this corkboard here, and I noticed from these two different games I actually sat 2 rows almost directly apart. From 2 years ago. I actually went to my first baseball game, first couple actually, already this season. So that actually was pretty cool. But yeah, guys, I think you guys pretty much get the gist. We back doing random chats again. Got my ID. I haven't had my ID for almost 2 years now, and everybody's kind of been like, how'd you get along without having an ID for 2 years? And honestly, I don't know, but I did it. So now I have my ID again. So I'm definitely am going to start traveling a lot more because I can start booking hotels and stuff like that. Yeah. I also want my photography to actually be an official business by the end of the year too. So that's definitely one thing. And getting my ID was the first step for a lot of things of getting my motorcycle license and that really. So now that I can get my LLC, it's about to go down, guys. Just wait. But just about finished up here with this edit. I think that's pretty much gonna be it for this. Gave you guys a gist of what's going on here and pretty much where I've been at, what's been going on. We'll have some more videos up for the channel, like actual videos. It's probably more to be based on like traveling and like photography videos and stuff like that. I may have like actual video interviews for this podcast every once in a while, but I think I'm definitely gonna switch it off more to the podcast side of things and just not do any videos for this podcast. I guess I was gonna say for a while, but I know that's a goddamn lie. But alrighty, guys, this is Isaiah Harrison, Kotsky Photoworks, signing off. Have a great rest of your afternoon, night, day, whatever it is that you're having right now. Peace.